Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to be talking about a more serious topic. I feel it isn't covered enough as it should be, and it's the sexualization of minors in TV. We see it all the time, and most of the time with certain shows that you yourself may have watched when you were younger, you don't really realize how wrong certain things are. Let's take an example from Riverdale. Riverdale was released in 2017. And at the time, I was about 15 or 16. Seeing characters that were the same age group as me and having steamy scenes with a teacher and overall underage characters having these crazy scenes nearly every episode. Regardless of how old the actors were, they are portraying literal minors. And I don't have anything against the cast, but who the hell made Riverdale, aka Archie Comics, into something so unrelated to what Archie should be? Netflix always likes to take things to the next level, and majority of the time it just ruins what was perfectly fine. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina works because it's based around witches and stuff that isn't really realistic, but with Archie, it's meant to be fun and uplifting and school drama. Riverdale is just so far from what school is, and I'm not saying these things don't happen between classmates and relationships in high school, because they do, but it's no one's business to know. No one needs to know. It's a private thing. But when there are scenes like this in Riverdale, it just makes you think how many other shows have done this, and you probably don't think anything of it at the time because of how young you were. This stuff just needs to stop being normalized. The next topic that needs to be spoken about is the MHA fandom. My god, is this crazy. If you don't know, which you probs should, Boku no Hero Academia is a popular anime that most of us have seen. The anime has this cool story and nice animation, but the thing that turns people off the most about the anime is the fans. Now, I'm not saying all fans, but most of them are extremely toxic in this fandom. Most characters in the show are minors, and the way these characters are sexualized by the media is disgusting. Now, some people will argue that in Japan that's legal age. In Japan, the legal age of consent is 13. That's a problem within itself already, which is actually a massive issue that has been discussed multiple times by the media. Now, just because this is the legal age, it doesn't make it right. The laws over there about consent are absolutely and if anyone actually thinks that's okay, you need literal help. 13 is a literal child. I think that topic alone deserves its own video though. Most animes you will see do this. The sexualization of characters that are children. MHA has got to be one of the most prime examples. From the fan fiction to the cosplays and the fan art. Of course, there's nothing wrong with all three of those things, but when you abuse and sexualize minors in particular with those things, it's a massive problem. And what makes it even more messed up is it's literal adults who will draw the characters in sexual ways, cosplay them in sexual ways. I myself am an art student and cosplayer, but if you're going to create those things, you need to be appropriate about it. Most characters that I see are Todoroki and Bakugo. These characters are so heavily sexualized, it's actually insane. The whole ASMR 18 plus videos of anime characters is a huge problem too. That means most of the minor characters are being sexualized and portrayed in a seductive way. I can't exactly remember who, but I know one famous ASMR channel who was cancelled for something similar. If I can remember the name, I will add it on the screen, but I am glad I wasn't the only one thinking that that channel was wrong, and I'm glad the creator has been cancelled. This is so ignored and it scares me. It's leaving and putting a message out to the public that it's okay when it's not. People forget because these characters aren't real, it doesn't count or it doesn't matter. But these are also the same people that would be disgusted by an actual real life child being sexualized as would any normal person. If you wouldn't do it to a real child, don't do it to a fictional one. Make it make sense. You can still show your love for these characters and portray them how they are meant to be in the anime. But when you age up a character, it doesn't count or change anything. It's just an excuse or justification for you being a literal PEDO. We haven't seen the characters when they are older, and because these characters are in high school, they are minors. They're children. Basically, all I can really say is this stuff needs to stop being normalized. I feel like it's just so ignored, and of course I have seen a few people bring up similar topics. So many people ignore it, and it's scary. Majority of them being adults. It's a massive issue. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm sorry if this video wasn't very long, but I hope I got a little message out at least. I hope the next video I make will be a bit longer, but yeah. See ya.